Alright, what's up, YouTube? I haven't posted anything in a really long time. I apologize about that. The Black Ops 4 beta day 3 is basically coming to an end for me. I'm recording this 4:30 in the freaking morning. I woke up extremely late today. I didn't really know what else to do besides make a video. I just didn't have anything else to do. I'm really not that tired. I don't really know what to do. I have a couple of tweets that I tweeted out. I don't know. I think it was day 1 or day 2. I think it was a little bit of both, to be honest. But pretty much I have all my points tweeted out on Twitter. I'm gonna go bring up a few, and I guess let's talk about them, the good and the bad. Unfortunately for me, I think the beta is really bad, or was really bad. Has a lot of potential, but I think they messed up in a lot of areas, especially when it comes to gun balancing, health balancing, and maps. Those are probably my top 3. I guess the guns aren't that bad. I think the guns are good. I just think that they didn't necessarily balance it well with the amount of health there is. I really don't know how you mess that up. Like, that is something very few CODs have really messed up. I mean, I don't think I've ever played a COD like Black Ops 4 where you can put an entire magazine into somebody and still have, like, still not kill them. Like, I'm not exaggerating or anything. This wasn't bad bullet registration. This wasn't me and all my teammates missing bullets. This was literally me putting an entire magazine of an MX9 into somebody and still not killing them. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know where Black Ops. I don't know where Treyarch was going with this. 150 health is way too much. Why not just stick with the I don't know. They could have done so many different things with this game, and it would have turned out so much better. But I'll be right back. Alright, so the first thing I really want to talk about was how noob-friendly it really was, if you think about it. You had stuff like the Prophet's shock drone. You could throw it out, it would seek the closest enemy most of the time. The thing was actually broken in multiple ways, not just like overpowered. It was broken, like it actually didn't work most of the time. But you could literally, like, in S&D, that's all I literally play. So I mean, a lot of this is S&D. I can't speak for Respawn or anything else. The heist, I saw a lot of people play it. It looked really fun. I didn't see any really like major problems with it. Other than maybe that a couple of the guns were like extremely expensive. Kids who are not that great, like, there's no possible way they could afford them. I don't know off the top of my head. I literally just watched like 4 or 5 games of it and kind of just paused the video where it showed the prices and stuff. But how noob friendly it was. Like, you could put out the Tempest, not Tempest, the Prophet's shock drone, and unless you have like really good reaction time or you know how the thing works, up until the 3rd day, so technically today, I guess, I didn't really know how it worked. I didn't know you could actually counteract it. But even though you can counteract it, you still have to have insane reaction time in order to actually prevent it from fully shocking you. And say it does fully shock you, they can easily just run back around the corner where you are, free kill, dip back out, and let's be honest, unless you're in a full party, teammates in S&D are completely brain dead. Like, it's been like that for years. I mean, so unless you have extremely good communication and you have a teammate with you, you are 100% going to die. Like, there's no denying that. Okay, now you have, I don't know what the guy's name is, but one of the specialists, one of the specialists' secondary abilities, you had not a tracker dart, but you could shoot the dart and it would make an area around a certain part of the map, and it was like a hater almost, or an advanced UAV. You could see exactly where they were going. And for someone who was kind of newbie, say they have a Spitfire or a 9mm, which 9mm is probably my favorite gun in the entire beta, next to like the Maddox or something. For those of you who didn't get to the max level, I apologize, because the two best guns in the game are level 39 and 40. Like, the 9mm and the Maddox, whatever you want to say it. Probably the two best guns in the game. But anyway, the dart thing, you can shoot it, covers that area of the map. Say you have a 9mm or a Spitfire, you basically can just pre-fire somebody, and unless they get really lucky and eat your bullets, like most people do on this game, but I get melted. I don't understand why. You're gonna die, and it makes public match SMD. If it stays like this, it's going to make public match SMD so much more harder to enjoy. The only reason I enjoyed it so much was because I was streaming it. I had people in my chat who were having fun watching me. I was low-key kind of raging. I had friends to play with. That's the only reason why I continued to even play the beta. Now, like I said, I just don't think the tracker dart was or that's what I'm called it, the tracker dart. I don't know what else to call it. Okay? Recon dart, something. I don't know. But it just made the game so noob friendly. All you had to do was shoot it and pre-fire something. And like, that's a huge radius. It even got nerfed. And I was trying it out today, even for myself. That thing is ridiculous. It is basically cheating. What was Treyarch thinking when they put it in the game? Like, it just blows my mind that they would make something like the tracker dart, which is what I'm going to call it, again. It's so noob friendly. It's basically giving people, not necessarily wall hacks, but if you memorize the map enough and you shoot a dart in an area where you commonly rush or go, it's essentially a free kill. And that is honestly so stupid. If I'm on a head glitch and I don't know the dart's there, you can hear it, but sometimes you don't because it's far away or further away than right next to you. What can I use as an example? Mid-bus on gridlock. If you spawn on the non-side of the ramp, I don't know what else to call it, the one next to all the vending machines, if you were to go rush mid-bus at Ruin, grappling hook to the bus and onto the head glitch, right? And you're sitting there, you're prepared for them to come under the ramp or go to the ramp head glitch, one of the two. I don't know what you're going to pre-aim, I'm not you. And somebody shoots a tracker dart, close. Not like far enough away where you can't hear it, but they can see you. If they have a sniper or an ABR or a Maddox, all they have to do is pre-fire you, and more chances than not, you're going to die because they know where you are and you don't know where they are. How is that fair? That's not a fair gunfight. Look, I know not every game is fair, but that's almost wall hacks. Just, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. It wasn't this because this isn't just me complaining about this. I was playing with 3 or 4 others every day of the beta who weren't always in a party in game, but we were talking in the party and playing the game and stuff. They pretty much all agree to a certain extent. Like we all don't share the exact same opinion and stuff, but to a certain point, yeah. I don't know. On to the next point, I guess. This one could very well be an Xbox glitch, or maybe it's not the game, it's like it's the console. And, you know, Xbox has had problems with this in the past. I remember during Black Ops 3, there was a short period of time when this would happen. In the IW beta, this happened, but it didn't happen on other consoles. This might just be the Xbox, but, I mean, this was happening 75% of gunfights, and honestly, it's costed us game after game, gunfight after gunfight. But we lag when we engage into a gunfight. Not necessarily when it's long range, but I mean, point blank to 10 feet. You would lag in the gunfight, like during the gunfight, and it's costed us games. It's costed us gunfights that we 100% should have won. For example. I was on frequency covering the A bomb. This guy came around spiral, the grapple hook. He rushed me, but when he was like halfway from spiral to the deck or whatever, people who actually played the game and like actually memorize the maps know what I'm talking about. When he was halfway there on the grapple, we both lagged, and or I lagged, and all my teammates did, or most of my teammates did, and on my screen he froze in midair for a second, and I couldn't move. But for that split second of time, he was on the platform and behind me and meleeed me in the back. Now I did clip it, but considering I'm just talking, no gameplay and stuff, I can't necessarily show you. Now that's I know it kind of sucks because some of you aren't going to believe me, but I mean I'm not usually very truthful with games. I don't like a lot of games. I keep it very simple. But this is me telling you 100% truth of what happened on this beta, because I'm sick and tired of people spinning everything that I say on Twitter, everything I say on Instagram, everything I say on Xbox. One way or another, it gets spun around, and I'm sick of it. But yeah, um, the lag. I mean, I don't know what happens. Like I don't know what causes it or what, but it's got to be fixed. Like it's not optional. They have to fix it. It is going to absolutely ruin S&D, and sometimes even key gunfights in hardpoint if this does not get fixed. Again, as far as I'm aware, this is not happening on PC and this is not happening on PlayStation. Alright, so the next topic is going to be score streaks in Search and Destroy. I was playing, this is the first or second of the beta, I believe, and my teammate called in a care package about 10 seconds into the round, I believe. I'm not sure what the delay is right away, but and he got a warthog or a strafe run, and the strafe run goes by 5 times. They killed 5 enemies. All we did was hold head glitches in the back of our spawn. Why is it allowed in SME? Not only that, why is it allowed in the care package? Okay, care package is what, 650? 600? I'm not sure. I never used it because I think it's scummy. Why can we get one of the best score streaks in the game, in my opinion, in the care package? We were playing Hardpoint or Domination, I don't remember. And my buddy Bozzy, and I don't know who it was, one of them got a gunship out of a care package. The most costing or the most expensive and most powerful score streak in the game. In the game. Why is it in the care package? Okay, care package, let's just say it's 650, because again, I don't really remember. A 1650 point, so 16 kills and an assist, or 2 assists, compared to the 650 that a care package costs. 1,000 point difference. What is that? Why is that allowed? Why is that a thing? Okay, next thing. The Hellstorm and SMD, or the Lightning Strike. 2 of the most powerful ones in SMD that are actually like achievable without a care package. They literally break SMD. Now, they did update this from 3 seconds to 6 seconds, but 6 seconds out of spawn, or 7 seconds out of spawn, I can use my Lightning Strike or my Hellstorm. Okay, now on a map like Payload, if you don't have Ruin, or you don't G-slide off of the couple ledges that go from your spawn to the actual building, you're going to get Hellstormed. If you call in a Hellstorm, immediately press left stick. This is what it is for me. I don't know what controls you guys have on PC. Jesus, I can only imagine. You can press left stick, and it immediately starts to drop insanely fast. And if you're lucky enough, and if you time it correctly, you can literally get 2 to 5, so their entire team, off of a Hellstorm right out of spawn. Or coming out of spawn into the building. I don't get it. No, the Hellstorm, or the Lightning Strike's a little bit different. It's not as powerful. Because you have to open up the thing, place the targets and stuff, which makes sense. But with the Hellstorm, call it in, immediately drop it, and I mean, it's free kills. Now, I'm not saying all score streaks ruin S&D. I'm saying UAV and anything above 900. No, anything above 800 or so, 750, 800. The UAV and anything above that are absolutely busted in S&D and should not be allowed. I know this is public matchmaking. This isn't game battles. This isn't UMGs. This isn't a CMG tourney. This isn't a wager. Nothing like that. I 100% fully understand that. But I'm not. I mainly play comp COD, or at least I used to a lot. I'm playing R6 in the past 6-7 months. But regardless, I understand that it isn't a competitive setting, but whether it's in a competitive setting or not, it completely breaks the game. And what I mean by that is it ruins it to the point where it becomes not fun. When I am forced to run Ghost in SMD over Dead Silence because I know my enemy can shoot one person or two people, not even kill them, to plant the bomb and have a UAV is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, score streaks don't take any skill to get in SMD. If it's over 800 points, yeah, I mean, you kind of got to stay alive long enough. But still, all you have to do is hide in the back of your spawn, and no, you can't do that. I mean, you just have to play really passive and just shoot people, and it doesn't. It blows my mind that it's like that. If you shoot somebody and your teammate finishes them off shortly after, yeah, sure, you can get that 50 points for an assist. But all you have to do is shoot them with one bullet, even from a pistol or something. Something as low damage as a pistol. And you're still going to get 50 points when that guy dies. Because you helped him. Because you shot him. Even though they healed. I don't get it. I just want to let you guys know, this is going to be a fairly long video, but definitely needs to happen. Next topic, we're going to be talking about a couple of weapons. The ABR and the Spitfire / 9mm, because to me, they're very similar. Rapid fire, Spitfire, like you put rapid fire on the Spitfire, yeah, extremely faster fire rate, but whatever. Nobody in their right mind would do that, especially in a competitive setting where I almost guarantee you it'll be banned. And guys, remember, I am this is all public matchmaking wise. I didn't play any GBs during the beta or anything. I know you were able to, and I know that there were tourneys and stuff, but I didn't actually play any because I don't find the beta enjoyable playing it in a competitive setting. I want to enjoy the beta for what it is. The 9mm, Spitfire, whatever, iffy, they're basically the same thing in my opinion. And then the ABR, marksman rifle, or tactical rifle, whatever. Really don't know why it's not like an AR. They just have like hella AR or something. I don't know. Makes the game cooler. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest. But the Spitfire / 9mm. It is a compact, fast fire rate submachine gun. Now, without grip on the 9mm, there is a lot of recoil, but highly controllable for the most part. Spitfire, kind of the same thing, but there's no grip for the weapon, so it does take a lot more. It's kind of the same, but with grip, the 9mm, I'll get to that. Again, it is a submachine gun, not an assault rifle. So why have I been beamed and beaming people off of head glitches with an SMG? I'm standing out in the open, and this guy has an, like, I don't know, I don't want to say an ABR because I'll definitely lose. But any other gun says like ABR or Maddox, so they got a KN or something or an ICR. I am going to rip them off that head glitch. Now, am I being rewarded with good aim? Yes, but that is also an extremely long-range gunfight for a submachine gun. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. It is a submachine gun. It's not an assault rifle. And the same, like, vice versa too. I've seen people, even with a Spitfire, and 9mm without grip. I have been ripped off of head glitches, sometimes even using an ABR, hence I do miss bullets, I'm not gonna lie. I've been ripped off of head glitches with those things. And it just blows my mind. And no, I'm not talking about, like, from me to my door, which is like 2 feet. I'm talking about, like, literally 10, 15 feet range gunfights, SMG versus AR on a head glitch, and I'm winning with an SMG and losing with an AR, and the AR is on the head glitch. Like, I just don't understand it. The only downside to using that weapon is maybe getting into a 2v1 gunfight. Like, you don't have that much ammo, even with extended mags. Not with that high of a fire rate. Like, you have a lot of ammo, yes, but when you have that high of a fire rate, the ammo depletes very, very quickly. That's the only downside to using that gun, or those guns. That's literally it. Now, the Spitfire does have, I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe the Spitfire does have 1 or 2 less bars of damage than the 9mm does. I didn't actually look, I didn't really pay attention, but I was watching a video like the video's been on for 22 minutes, so probably like 40 minutes ago. And, yeah. But I just don't understand. Okay, now another ABR. I am winning close. Sometimes, I'm not saying all the times because this would literally contradict everything I just said about the SMGs. In some situations, I am one burst hip firing SMGs close range with a marksman or tactical rifle, which is the ABR or the swordfish. I didn't use the swordfish almost at all, but I did get some very BS kills with it, which I don't know, again, it's just BS. But the ABR I did max out. I did not try the operator mod, but I do know what it does. It's insane. I've been killed by it. It's basically cheating. It really is. But the ABR is a marksman / tactical rifle. It's made for medium to long range. Why am I beating SMGs up close? Absolutely unbelievable. It's not just me killing kids up close too. It's happened to me a lot of times. I mean, the gun balancing in general in the game is so bad. Like, it's unbelievably bad. ARs are meant for medium to long range, correct? Some with higher fire rates and higher recoil, maybe close range, yes, but that's a little bit different. Your average AR or marksman rifle is not meant for close range gunfights. For instance, let's say the Maddox. It's got a fairly high fire rate for an assault rifle. I'd say it's above average. Minimal recoil. Oh my god, that's it. And, it's just a good gun overall. Versus something like the 9mm or the Spitfire, there's no reason I should be beating a compact high fire rate SMG up close with an assault rifle. There's absolutely no reason for it. Okay, let's say, perfect example, again on gridlock, the mid-bus head glitch, it doesn't matter right or left. See me and this guy, I have a Maddox assault rifle, and this guy's got a 9mm SMG, right? We both meet each other at the head glitch at the same exact time. And we both start firing at the same time. There has been instances where I have killed them and I still have over 50 health left. Is it possible the guy missed bullets? Yeah. But again, example, me to my door right here, 2 feet, 3 feet, if that. There's no reason that Maddox should win that gunfight. They both have the head glitch, yes. I understand that. But it just blows my mind. It really does. There's no reason that Maddox should win that gunfight. But in a lot of instances, that is what happens. You know? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I just think that the guns are, like, there's something wrong with the game that I just can't explain. Like the gun balancing just doesn't seem right. Like, the guns they're not working like I think they were intended to. And I think that 100% is not an optional fix. That needs to be fixed. They need to change that. If I have an SMG up close, an AR shouldn't beat me. If I have an AR long range, an SMG shouldn't beat me. Okay? Like, I'm not even going to talk about the bullet registration in this video, because that's just going to get spin and say, oh, you have bad aim, or you have bad internet. Yeah, internet has a lot to do with it, but there's been times where I've literally shot somebody with the paladin in their chest. I have it on stream too, where it just goes right through them. Like, literally right through them. But I'm not going to talk about that. Alright, so this doesn't always happen, and this isn't on every map. Actually, yeah, it is, but it doesn't happen all the time on every map. This doesn't make sense, whatever. Some maps, like Gridlock, and I know I'm just bashing Gridlock this entire video, I'm sorry, that map's just bad. Gridlock promotes camping, and here's why. There are little cubby spots that you can sit in that I'd say 90% or more players will not check, because either A, they don't know about it, or the enemy is tucked in so far that you just don't see them, even if you do check it. And yeah, it's kind of like stupid. On Gridlock, there's so many, like I just said, cubbies. There's so many head glitches. There's just so many. I'm not bashing people who set on head glitches, but if that's what you do every single round of every single game, that is a problem. Not only with you, but with the map. I understand that AR players traditionally play slow. They do sit back. They do play on head glitches. I completely understand that, and that is completely fine. But the map literally promotes it. Now, in a competitive setting, that's not bad, but in a public match setting, like we were playing in the beta, or at least most of us, us normal ones, it didn't make any sense. Like, the map literally promotes sitting on a head glitch in your spawn, or sitting in a cubby with an SMG or a shotgun. It's not only Gridlock, bro. There's little cubbies and spots on every single map where, like, they're tucked in so well, you literally just don't see them, even if you just quick check it. Like, you just swipe to the right or swipe to the left real quick. Not keyboard mouse swipe, but you know what I mean. Just check to the right, check to the left real quick. They're tucked in so well, you literally don't see them. And I think that's terrible. Like, there shouldn't be any spots like that on maps. Now, why am I talking about it now, and considering it's been in like every other COD game? Because every other COD game didn't have this many problems. So, like, when somebody killed me in an angle like that, I didn't get that mad, because there wasn't all that many things else to complain about. So I'm like, you know, it's whatever. This kid sucks. He doesn't have a gun still, so I sit in the corner. but it literally promotes this. I do it myself sometimes because it's just it's so good. I don't know what else to say about this topic. Like just it literally maps promote camping, and they're giving people guns like the 9mm and the AUG and the Swordfish and the Spitfire, the MX9, guns that can usually shred. If you're close range, it just sit in a corner and they come around the corner and you're gonna win the gunfight. Like it doesn't matter. I just don't get it. Why do you make the map like that? Why is the map designed like that? It blows my mind. It really does. Alright, payload S&D. You S&D nerds are gonna know what I mean by this. It's literally unplayable. Not like literally unplayable, but the way you have to play is disgusting and it's not fun. Okay, so the B bomb that's on the skinny catwalk, I don't know what bomb it actually is, but the one that's on the skinny catwalk, not the one that's by the turbines and stuff. You have to have one ABR or sniper. No, you have to have one ABR or sniper by the green crates. You have to have one ABR or sniper up top. Highly recommend a sniper for up top because ABR that range, like, yeah, it kills quickly still, but it's definitely not as good as like a sniper. The Paladin one-shots almost anyone, bro. Like, I'm not lying. That sniper is really strong, especially for like players with extremely good aim and S&D. Like, it's really good. But anyway, that's the point. It's literally rinse and repeat. You have to do the same thing almost every time in order to win the map. Send one or two guys green brick at the head glitch, send one guy up top, send one guy through mid to watch the flank, and you have another guy near or in your spawn watching the flank with either a sniper or an ABR. That's all you do, and it is annoying, man. I can't tell you how many times I played that map just today. It is sickening. Just the way the map is set up and the way you have to play it. Again, this is in a pub setting, so I don't know how it really plays out in comp. I'm guessing kind of similar because, again, I don't mean it's unplayable in the fact that like you can't actually play it. I mean it's unplayable because it's an annoying map to play. It's set up poorly, and again the map kind of promotes camping, but you almost have to do it to a certain extent. I know that doesn't make any sense, but like I was talking before, with the maps like kind of promoting camping, Payload kind of does the same thing, but you kind of have to do it, otherwise it's really not going to work that great. But yeah, I don't know how many more topics I have left. I'm gonna go check. Be right back. Alright, so I know I said I played like mainly S&D, but I did play 20 or so games of Hardpoint and Dom, combined, and I probably played 20 or 30 TDM kill confirms. The spawns in Hardpoint. Yeah, the spawns in Hardpoint weren't bad. Like, they really weren't. But the spawns in Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Domination are so bad. I felt like they got a little better today, so which is the third day. They didn't really release anything today, like update wise, but I did feel like they were just a little bit better. I don't know if it was just me being a lot better at the game now, because the entire second day I played only S&D. I don't even think I queued for our respawn. But I feel like they got a little bit better, but still, they are so bad. Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed, bro. The spawns literally flip every effing 30 seconds. There's nothing you can do about it. Your entire team can be like mid-map and kind of in your spawn, and they'll start spawning in your spawn even though they have more area to spawn on their side of the map. Why is that happening? I understand that the spawns are never going to be perfect. It's COD. COD's never been perfect. Although I kind of have to say, Black Ops 3, in my opinion, yeah, there's some pretty broken features, but it wasn't that bad. I'm a fanboy of it, whatever. The spawns are just so bad. Like, why if my entire team is in mid-map and, you know, like, even before that, or, like, behind the map, why are they spawning in our spawn? I don't get it. Like, it blows my mind. How can you mess it up that bad? I don't get it. I really don't. But, alright, so I'm kind of running out of topics to talk about here. I'm just gonna end it. I'm getting kind of tired talking. This video is 35 minutes and 45 seconds. Almost 36 minutes. Everything can math, who knew? I'm gonna end it here soon. But, I did want to say that again. This is simply my opinion, and no one else, my teammates kind of, again, they didn't agree to this word per word, or word for word, but they generally agreed with most of the things I was saying. And a lot of this from what I just said was in a conversation last night with my buddy Jake, or no, the first night with my buddy Jake, Vlad, and Brandon. And we were talking about some of this stuff, especially like gun balancing and the way the maps worked out. I do have to say one thing though. The map Hacienda is pretty freaking good. I'll give them that. They didn't mess up on that map. Mid map is kind of a, I don't even know what to call it. It's kind of not busted, but it's kind of weird. I don't really know how that's going to play on a competitive setting. That could be either go really, really well or really, really badly. I can't imagine very many people going there in GBs. It's like running through mid-map to try and run up their stairs, but even if you have a grappling hook going there, I still think they're going to catch you, especially if an ABR or Swordfish watches bottom. I think you're screwed. But, yeah, this is all a beta, all my opinion. Will they fix this stuff before the game comes out? With all the stuff they fixed in 6 days from week 1 to week 2 of the beta, I think they will. Will it make the game a lot better, a lot more enjoyable? Absolutely, if they fix these problems. Like I said, for me, Respawn wasn't playable because of the spawns. I mean, Hardpoint wasn't bad, but I've never been a fan of Hardpoint or Respawn to begin with. Again, this is my opinion. Please don't get triggered. I don't think Respawn takes that much skill. I get flamed for that one. But I think SMD takes more skill. And I feel like I'm a little biased because I only pretty much play SMD, or I do now pretty much play only SMD. But I feel like even when I did play Hardpoint, I always look forward to SMD and scrims and GBs and tournaments and stuff like that. I didn't mind CTF. Honestly, I thought that was okay as a Respawn game mode, because you kind of have to play your life a little bit more like SMD. 7.5 Respawn from Black Ops 3. I think that was it. Don't quote me. or just there was a respawn delay. I think you had to play your life a little bit more. I think it took more skill than something like Hardpoint or Uplink. But again, opinion. So this video is definitely going to be over 40 minutes long. No one's probably going to watch to the end. If you do, comment my actual name in the comment section, just so I know that you watched the entire video. If you do, I appreciate it. Also, the people I played the beta with, my personal Twitter, my Twitch, and all my other social medias will be down in the description, along with a direct link, or I want to try to put a direct link to the exact tweet or thread of tweets that I made about the beta. I pretty much touched on all of them. Feel free to comment on them and stuff, or even DM me on the subject. And also, I'm currently on the road to affiliate on Twitch to get my sub button. And I would really, really appreciate it if all of you guys who watch this and watch to the end, because I know you guys are OG, not OG, but just you guys actually care. You guys could all go drop a follow and turn notifications on. Classic YouTube video. But the reason I'm asking you to do this is because like I said, I'm on the road to affiliate, and I could really use the viewers. I need to average viewers. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to streaming more often now. Starting Tuesday, so technically tomorrow, I think. Hold on, calendar pop up. Yeah, tomorrow. Starting my stream schedule. I changed it around a bit, but nothing too crazy. Anyway, this video's gone on for way too long as it is. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm going to do my best to put all the links down in the description. And I'll talk to you guys another 2 months when I make another video. Oh, I'm so sad.